Okay, hello. I haven't done a video review for some time, but I thought I would share some thoughts on the new Baron Fig Do Work journal that they sent me through to review. So this is a freebie I have received. However, as usual, all the thoughts I share are my own. I'm not influenced by the fact they gave me this notebook for free. So this is another version of a Baron Fig notebook where they've taken the design, customised it a little bit, provided a framework, given you something to do with it. So it's a nice sort of light blue colour. It does have the elastic enclosure on it. Now when they deliver these, they don't actually seal it, so you get it in the box with the enclosure at the back, which is good because when they first started using the elastic, they would seal it and you'd get the imprint on the front of the notebook, which was semi-annoying. I tend not to really use it. Sometimes I have it on, sometimes I don't. It doesn't need the enclosure, in my opinion. The books are sturdy enough, they stay kind of closed well. There is one bookmark on this notebook, which is fine. Two might have been a bit better, so you can kind of flick back from your week planning or your quarterly planning, but one notebook in a grey, bookmark in a grey. Although it's called the Do Work journal, they've just embossed Do on here. So not the full name, and in a funny position, but it could have just sort of embossed it here maybe, or I don't know, but it's kind of just sitting there in the bottom corner. You get a nice front cover, you have space to put your date, your name, contact number if you need it. There's some nice kind of doodles going on here, which matches the box and the packaging, which I don't have. You also have these like title pages, which are becoming common in this style of journal that Baron Fig are doing. Kind of look like that. They're fine. They're easy to spot when you look at the pages. You can see the darker thing. I kind of don't like them. I think it's too dark and too imposing, and I don't think the black is that black, and it doesn't show up on the notebook very well. You also have the standard kind of how to use this, what this means, explanation. There's several of these pages kind of highlighting what each of those bits means. It's helpful. Obviously it does explain each of the sections quite nicely, so yeah, okay, and it's only a couple of pages. So then the first thing you come to then is actually the notebook itself. So it's work log. There is a quarterly spread up front, which are your milestones, what you think you're going to do, and then the 3 months that are upcoming. So this is designed to be 1 quarter in the work environment world. If you work like that, I do, not everyone does, but 3-month planner. You can see I have not filled this in because my brain doesn't work that way and I can't think like that. And in the work I do, things change all the time. So kind of having quarterly planning doesn't pretty much work for me. So, yeah, I mean, monthlies would have been nice, but then I'm being nitpicky and I can do that myself, but I get the thing. The reason I say about the monthlies is you go straight from quarter into your weeks. So a month would have been quite nice, but the weeks I do like. So you have 3 goals for that week listed here. You have some other kind of stuff at the bottom that maybe isn't a task, but you kind of want to remember. And then on the other side you have each of the days and what's going on. Now everything has the date bar at the top to start the week. This other bit here, which because I work in a corporate environment, I put what week of the quarter it is in my work world. And then you have progress bars and like data points on the side. So did you achieve your goals, your progress, the total hours you've worked? Kind of depressing sometimes, that piece. And then wins, which I've seen a couple of comments around this. There is promotion and pay rise every day and every week. I mean, I'd love a pay rise every week, but that's kind of not possible. So this all kind of works quite nicely. And I do this on a Friday night. I work Monday to Friday. I sit down, I jot everything down. What do I need to do? And that kind of is quite helpful to organise my thoughts and prioritise. So I'm all for this. Then you have 5 days after the week where you have a daily to-do list, and the top 3 bullet points are supposed to be your most important, and they have little stars inside that relate back to your week, which also relates back to your milestones. I mean, not everything you do every day relates back to a milestone for the quarter, but I do put my top 3 in there. I kind of just do it like that. And a timestamp, so you can say when you did it. Some of that's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's supposed to be planning. I use it for when I've completed it. Maybe that's useful to see, are you doing your important jobs early enough? Are you putting things off? But I just do it when I've completed a task. You have the time you start, the time you finish. Also quite handy, that then goes down here to say the total hours worked. Bit of a duplication, but okay. And in different areas. And then you have a notes section. So I generally use this for calls. If I've been on a call all day, I might make some notes that relate to a task or relate to something I need to do later, or something comes up, a task comes up in a call, I kind of add it in here. And these, like I say, you have 5 of these, and they kind of go through, and then you go back to the next week. So as you can see, I've actually been using this, and I've had this a little while. It took ages to get here with COVID, but I have used this consistently every day. I like it. I think it organises things nicely. So I've used normal pen. I think that was a Retro 51 pen to begin with. I've used some fountain pen, as you can see, which has held up quite nicely. I've not had any issues with that. It's a good notebook, so you can see again 2 different types there. So it's a good notebook, and I like the organisation behind it. I like that it's all undated and that you can chop and change for what you want to look at. So that's all really nice. Like I say, two bookmarks would be nice, just to flip between things. And then there are some pages at the back. So you have all your weeks and your days here. And then you have an index and reference area, which again, you can see I've not used. If you need to go back to something, I mean, I kind of don't know what the reference would be for, but yeah, it's there if you need it, if this is like a bullet journal style thing. And then you have some notes pages. So notes here, all pages are numbered as well. So if I do something in a week and I've run out of space, like you can see on this page, I can note it and then page number in here. So that's quite nice. So I've got some training notes in here. I started to use the like blue bar that was here with nothing on it to like highlight something, because then I could flick through quite easily and just see. So that was quite handy, quite like that. So I started to put stuff along here. And you can, I just basically use this for notes to sort of map something out that I was thinking of whilst I was on a call. More training notes. So it's kind of nice, and small people drawing to stop them drawing in your proper pages that you need. So that's also helpful. It's a good notebook. I like the style, I like the colour, it's nice and clean. Mine hasn't got too grubby. I've been using it and it's on my desk all the time. It keeps me organised. I use this alongside Todoist for work. So random stuff that's like way down or repetitive tasks I have in Todoist. So a conjunction of calendar based meetings and then Todoist helps me organise my day, but I do use this as the reference more than anything, but that's just because I like analogue and it's easier for me. But it's a good notebook. Because it's only quarterly, I guess it means you can keep it focused, discard it, go into the next notebook quite quickly. So I can see like multi-packs would be quite good with this. A way perhaps to show which quarter you were looking at would be nice. But like, I'm being nitpicky, but it's a nice notebook. There's, like I say, several things that I find a bit strange like this. I just don't need it. Also for me, not needed. Don't need it. This notebook sits quite comfortably. I don't need to spring it down. There is no pocket, by the way, either. So it's not you're going to bulk this out with anything, and you would get rid of these nice lumpy bits as well. So I like it. I think it's good. I would like a monthly page as well, which would be nice. You could perhaps lose 3 of these note sections for some monthlies. That would help me out quite a bit and help me plan a bit better. But overall, it's a great notebook. Paper's good, all numbered. Yeah, I like it. Nice job, Baron Fig.